Jon Hamm is next. He's 25 years old. He's a waiter. Jon Hamm, ladies and gentlemen.
Number 10, Heather Morris.
Raise your right hand. Your right hand, Brittany.
Sorry.
Most people know Heather Morris as the dim-witted Brittany S. Pierce from Glee, but her heart has always been in dance. Heather began dancing when she was 9 years old and competed in various competitions throughout Scottsdale, Arizona, where she was raised. In 2006, when Morris was in her late teens, she competed on the second season of So You Think You Can Dance, which is essentially American Idol for dancers. Surprisingly, Morris failed to make an impact and was eliminated before making the final 20.
You were a 3-2. And I'm afraid it was 3-2 against.
However, Heather got the last laugh, as she was quickly recruited into Beyoncé's troupe and danced with the iconic singer during the Beyoncé Experience World Tour. Number 9, Karamo Brown. Karamo is now known as the culture expert on Netflix's Queer Eye.
See, you're seeing a fat, ugly old man. We're not seeing that.
Okay.
57?
57.
That's not old. You do know that, right?
That's true.
But long before he popped up on the streaming service, he was making TV history. In 2004, Karamo became the first openly gay black man to appear on reality TV when he starred in The Real World Philadelphia. At the time, Karamo was working for an LA-based social service company called the Brotherhood Crusade.
So after MTV's Real World, I went through about 2-year rough period where living in this fame bubble, being young, having access to money, I got addicted to cocaine.
After leaving the show, Karamo found work as a social worker before reappearing on reality TV in 2016. He starred in 7 episodes of TV One's The Next 15.
Doing it like that.
Karamo isn't the only celebrity to come out of the real world, as actress Jamie Chung starred in The Real World San Diego in 2004. Number 8, Lucy Hale.
I can see why she likes you so much. Oh, but for the record, if you hurt her, I will crush your scones.
Known primarily for her work on Pretty Little Liars, Lucy Hale began starring as the hipstery Aria Montgomery in 2010. The show wrapped in 2017, whereupon she began to take on more film roles, starring in the 2018 horror movie Truth or Dare.
Maybe I just like being nice.
However, music was always Lucy Hale's first love, and in fact, much earlier in 2003, she competed in the short-lived American Idol spin-off American Juniors.
I've been waiting such a long time just trying to get through.
She performed quite well, eventually finishing in 4th place. When she moved to Hollywood, she pursued a career in music, but instead landed small roles on shows like Drake and Josh and The O.C. She's now mainly an actress, and that's how we know her.
It's my dad, you know The Valley, that's his show.
Number 7, Kesha. Kesha was born to a very musically gifted mother, P.B. Siebert. She wrote a song for Joe's son back in the 70s called Old Flames Can't Hold a Candle to You, which was then covered by Dolly Parton on her 1980 album Dolly Dolly Dolly. Kesha and her mother would often write songs together, and the two quickly formed a bond. Around 2004, Kesha's mother PB noticed that Paris Hilton's The Simple Life was looking for an eccentric family to host Paris and Nicole, and she threw her name into the hat. The Sieberts were eventually picked and appeared in the 2005 episode Wedding Planner. Kesha eventually sang backup vocals on Paris Hilton's song Nothing in This World before signing with RCA and finding her own success.
We're tearing it apart, apart. You know we're superstars. We are who we are.
Number 6, Laverne Cox.
What you got between your legs is your business, and what I got is mine.
Laverne has broken a ton of ground for transgender advocacy. She's the first openly transgender person to be nominated for a Primetime Emmy, thanks to her work on Orange is the New Black. She's also the first transgender person to play a transgender character on network TV, and the first openly transgender person to appear on the cover of Time. Before staking her claim in history, though, Laverne was a contestant on VH1's I Wanna Work for Diddy, which saw people competing for a job with P. Diddy.
So I was just let go from Bad Boy. I won't be working
for Diddy, but I still feel gorgeous. Yeah, I don't know if I look my best. My weave is kind of busted. I guess when your weave gets busted, it's time for you to go.
She also produced and starred in her own VH1 series called Transform Me, which saw female contestants receiving makeovers from 3 trans women. Number 5, Cardi B. Cardi B broke onto the mainstream in 2017 thanks to the #1 single Bodak Yellow, which appeared on her critically acclaimed album Invasion of Privacy, and featured another chart topper in I Like It. She was also a successful featured artist, having rapped on the top 5 singles No Limit, Finesse Remix, and Girls Like You. But long before that, Cardi worked as an exotic dancer and found some popularity through her viral Vine and Instagram videos. This possibly led to her stint on VH1's Love and Hip Hop New York.
You know what? A girl have beef with me, she gonna have beef with me forever.
She was the main star of the 6th and 7th seasons, which spanned from December 2015 to February 2017. Bodak Yellow was released the following June, and the rest is history. Number 4, Beyoncé.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Before she was the world's biggest pop star, Beyoncé was just another girl from Houston. She quickly gained an interest in music and met Latavia Roberson while auditioning for a girl group. Beyoncé, Roberson, and Beyoncé's friend Kelly Rowland were subsequently placed into a group called Girls Time, which attracted the attention of producer Arnie Frager. Frager brought them to California and put them on Star Search, which was sort of a predecessor of America's Got Talent. FYI, Justin Timberlake also appeared on Star Search back in the day. Despite the mesmerizing early 90s attire, Girls Time's performance wasn't good enough, and the group failed to win. No matter, the group pushed on, dropped members, and changed their name to Destiny's Child in 1996, after which they proceeded to rule the airwaves.
Deadlifts make me lose my breath.
Number 3, Lady Gaga. Now, this may come as a surprise, but Lady Gaga is not actually the singer's name. She was just Stephanie Germanotta when she appeared on the MTV prank show Boiling Points in 2005. In this show, unsuspecting targets are ridiculed and angered, and they earn $100 if they keep their cool through a seemingly arbitrary amount of time. Stephanie was eating at a restaurant and had her food taken away during a phone call, and when she asked for it back, it returned coated in garbage. She did not keep her cool.
Who puts that in their mouth? Did you put that in your mouth?
Lady Gaga also appeared in an episode of The Hills when Lauren helped her with a wardrobe malfunction before an Interscope Records event.
I got it.
You got it?
Okay, yeah.
Oh my gosh! Yay! You ready to go?
Here you go. Good luck. Thank you.
Number 2, Emma Stone. As a child, little Emily Stone knew she wanted to be a performer. She just didn't know what to do. She had a passion for acting and appeared in countless youth theater productions as a child. However, she also had an interest in sketch comedy and performed in a Phoenix-based improv troupe. She also showed some love for music, and after dropping out of high school and moving to Los Angeles, she appeared on the VH1 talent competition show In Search of the New Partridge Family.
Hate the world today. So good to me, I know, but I can't change. I tried to tell you, but you look at me like maybe I'm an angel underneath.
Stone actually ended up winning the competition and was cast as Lori Partridge in The New Partridge Family. Unfortunately, the pilot was not picked up.
It's a whole different world out there.
Yeah, and we've never even played outside the garage. Thank God.
Luckily, Superbad and Superstardom were just around the corner.
Hey, Jules, your partner didn't come today?
It's kind of a personal question.
What?
Nothing. It's my attempt at humor. It was just...
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Elizabeth, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Goodbye.
I'm Annalie. I'm 19 years old.
You used to figure skate?
I was a competitive figure skater.
We're getting closer to the spots. My head is spinning.
Number 1. Jon Hamm. Hamm was a bit of a latecomer to stardom, as he was 36 years old when Mad Men premiered in July of 2007.
Yeah, I heard about that.
But it certainly wasn't from lack of trying. Hamm moved to Los Angeles in 1995 and found work as a contestant on a dating show called The Big Date.
Jon Hamm is next. He's 25 years old. He's a waiter. Jon Hamm, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Jon.
Not much is known or remembered about the dating and relationship reality television series, aside from the fact that a mid-20s Jon Hamm appeared on it. Not only did he lose the competition, but he was eventually dropped by the William Morris agency for not finding any gigs. Luckily, his role as Burt Ridley on Providence prevented him from quitting acting, and he eventually landed one of the most iconic roles in television history.
You had me worried. I don't know if you were drunk or not drunk, but that was inspired.
For the record, I pulled it out of thin air, so thank you up there.